All right. Nice one. 5 minutes going into the 9. Um, I'm very interested in working with Shatta Wale, says Rocky Dauni. Has he ever linked you or something?
Calling me, he's been motivating me, he's been telling me how he wants us to meet and work, but I don't know why I'm stubborn like that. I beg you, Daddy, I'll come and we'll work. I beg you, as well, because I have to work with him, because, you know, one of the songs that, you know, really motivated me was the In Ghana song, and up to now, it's my favorite #1 song from Rocky Dauni, and I'm looking forward to it. He's my legend, though. I can't say he's my father, you know, he's my legend. Somebody that I watch like he's a King Pharaoh of my time, he's a King Solomon of my time, and I still respect him for that. So people should watch out, you know, I'm going to do something for him, because he's been messaging me if he's in America. Anytime he comes to Ghana, he tells me he's in Ghana. He just came yesterday, and there's one guy that, you know, watches the talent, you know, he doesn't watch, you know, the character, you know, he watches the talent.
All right, so all the way from America, the legendary Brigadier Jerry, you know, dancehall legend, he's viewing via Facebook page, and he's like, you know, big up yourself and, you know, keep it up. You understand me? So we say big respect to the legendary Brigadier Jerry. You understand me? Seriously, a lot of questions are coming in, but I don't want to go to that direction today with Shatta Wale, please. You understand me? Yeah.
On air today, people would like to, you know, talk about me and, you know, Stonebwoy and a couple of dancehall artists, you know, but, you know, the arguments, you know, the kind of comparison should really be on the low, because, you know, I respect whatever Stonebwoy does, you know, that's what I want Ghanaians to know. But I want to tell them that it's not a competition that, you know, you feel like you win, you know, because no musician has ever won this competition before. That is one thing I want to tell everybody. Music is a gift, but it comes from the Almighty God. You get what I'm saying? So you can try and hype. It's part of art. It's part of show business. You can try and create something for people to talk about. But within yourself, you should ask yourself if you are doing the right thing to get to the right place. Because Shatta Wale is doing the right thing to get to the right place. I don't just fly out of Ghana just like that, you know. I've got everything set for me that I can fly anytime. My Canadian visa, my UK visa, my US visa, and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't just fly like that, you know. I have my strategy. So people should stop the comparison and just learn much about it. And it's good. Sometimes, yeah, I talk to my fans, you know. That's why my fans are always on my page. So I advise every fan that if you support Stonebwoy, Sanini, anybody, be on their page and don't come and be insulting and look like, you know, you create a tease out of whatever is happening. Because, yo, nigga is living rich. You know, I'm living a life that I believe no dancehall artist is living. You know what I'm saying? In Ghana here.
You're rich. You're rich.
I mean, no. Niggas is really living the way he has to live as a dancehall artist. You know, I'm living like a real dog, you know. So, and I know the ups and downs and the ins and outs of being a dancehall artist. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want people to compare us, you know, and trying to, you know, try to say this and that about us. Because, like I'm saying, Lagazee, if it's pictures, we can go all around the world to take pictures. If it's featuring, we can do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I have my targeted artists that I want to work with. I like to work with certain people, because certain people are my, you know, choice of, you know, dancehall when I come to, you know, doing my music. You know, I don't just move to just anybody to just work with the person. I love every dancehall artist. I respect every dancehall artist. But there is a dream to this, you know. So I can wait. Like the way I've waited for VGMA till now, I can still wait and wait for the right time. I can wait for Vice Cartel to come out of jail before I do any feature, before I move and go and stay in Jamaica. Because I believe I have something to do with him. You get what I'm saying?
All right. All right. Okay, so this one is coming from our own daddy, Ahuma Okanse Bosco. Daddy Bosco, he said, beautiful interview, matured and insightful vibes from Mr. Wale, 21 gun salute. Hey, God. All right, so all the way from South Africa. What do you think?
That is the business I'm talking about here. You know, if people understand the business, then they will understand that, yeah, me and Stonebwoy clash is going to be a #1 thing, you know, and it's up to Stonebwoy fans to just understand that it's not a favoritism thing. You get what I'm saying? Because I am ready anytime to clash any dancehall artist, but has that dancehall artist gotten that business, you know, acumen to make it a point that, yes, this is just a clash. People shouldn't take it like the way they want to take it, because when it's a clash, it's a clash. Lagazee, you know, when it's about bad man lyrics, you know, I use the most bad man lyrics in all my dancehall songs. You know, I've not heard most of the dancehall artists here in Ghana use, you know, the F words, you know, the P words, you know, the G words, you know, a whole lot of things that I know in dancehall that I don't hear in most of the songs here. So when people are comparing me, they should know that I am wicked when it comes to dancehall.
All right. 11 minutes got into the R9 on Hit 103.9 FM. I'm going to ask the last question, and then we'll bring this conversation to a close. But in the meantime, Mama Sonia says, wow, I love Shatta Wale. Please tell him to pass by for a bowl of goat pepper soup. All right, so what I want us to touch on small before we'll wrap it up. I have Masani in the studio as well, you know, all the way from Tema in the place. You understand me? All right, before I open that particular forum, in the meantime, people, I don't know the plans you have for the militants, but you know, people are criticizing the militants a lot. Others are saying a whole lot of things that some are saying they are not talented. Others are saying you are not you've turned them into followers and all that kind of thing. And me talking to you, you made me, you know, understand that, yo, Lagazee, I have plans for my militants. You understand me? I have strategy and all that. But I want you to echo it into the ears of everybody who is listening right now. The plans you have got for the militant, because people are kind of insulting them too much on social media. And, you know, it's long overdue for you to speak out and let us know, the militant, what is their stand now?
You know, all I will just say is that these are artists that are lyrically good, you know, they are talented, they have a future, but because of what I went through, I don't want them to go through that process, because I want you a hustle and tussle moment that I don't want them to face. You get what I'm saying? So it's about time for people to know that when you have an artist, you need to let him study the industry very well. There are some artists that come out with, you know, like they come out under other artists, and later, before you realize, they leave them because they feel, no, they are not helping, you know, the artist wasn't helping me and blah, blah, like that. But I have, like, strategized everything for myself. I lecture them very well. I tell them what they see on TV is not what it looks like. I watch a whole lot of artists coming out from this artist and this artist produce this artist, and you know, and those artists don't make those artists know the picture of the future. I think that's what I'm saying. They just put them under before they realize that we are say artists, we are signing, we're signing a fair thing. You know, I have signed these boys because I really want them to learn much about music business. It's not about wearing the clothes. It's not about the chains. It's not about the videos. But it's about how you've made up your mind to take this as business. Because if you don't understand this as business and you understand it like, okay, Abi Whiskey did this video and he's dressed like this and he stood on the car like this and he stood like this, and that is what you have pictured, you're going to get that reward. It's not going to bring you money. But if you accepted that, no, this is business, this is something I've taken upon myself to work on and feed my family, to feed my friends, to help people, to watch the streets, that is where you're going to grow up into an artist. Lyrically, they're good. They are producing stuff. I'm releasing their songs. I'm pushing them the way I have to push them. But I've given them that future picture that it is not what they see on TV. Because I've been there before. From Bandana days when I came out with my first album, Bandana from Ghana, I wanted to buy a mansion straight, to buy some Rolls Royce and Bentley and just cruise. It didn't happen for me. I spent over 14 years before I had to change my name to Shatta Wale. So it's a mess out there, and that mess, you can clear it yourself and make it clean yourself, but it needs guidance. So what they are going through right now is a guidance stage. I'm really guiding them to get to where they have to get to, so that they won't come out and blame Shatta House music and certain people. The only thing that we are not getting in Ghana that I've explained to them is our royalties, and that's the most painful part of our business. So if you're not getting your royalties, how do you learn how to save your money? How do you learn how to keep up yourself in the game? How do you learn how to, produce music that people will go like, yo, we love this music? And they are going through a process, and they are happy about it. So people who are trying to criticize, or they are watching other artists come out under other artists, and they feel like, oh, you see these artists, the way they are pushing them, and they will like, yes, let them go. Because Shatta Wale had the patience to wait, to change his name from Bandana to Shatta Wale to get to the level he's got into. And God been so good. I never knew I was going to take 8 hours straight in Ghana before. Yesterday was the glorious moment of my life that, I've taken a dancehall artist, I've taken 8 hours that no one has ever done before in Ghana. It's crazy. Patience. So people should really allow them to learn. Like you are in a university, like you learned from primary school, JHS to SHS, and you are in a university. You are waiting to get your certificate, your PhD, before Kolebu will take you as a real doctor. Or even after university, you have to go to America and put on or study some course and get a merit certificate to call yourself a real doctor. And that is what they are in right now. So people should just stop criticizing. That's why I like critics. The more you criticize, the more we plan, and the more we bring it out better,
All right. All right. All right. All right. So, Wale, seriously, I have thousands. Listen, the questions over here, I can't even read them from my phone, Twitter. Yeah.
I'm trying to explain myself, but I explain myself nice. But it's just that sometimes, when we go into the Zongo movement, they go like, I don't know,
Wale, seriously, we would like to have you one-on-one in the studio, at least 2 hours, so that we talk about reggae dancehall issues. The main, reggae dancehall issues. So when, I would like you to give us a day, so that we know that, okay, this day we're having Wale. We prepare all our questions. Let's talk about reggae dancehall issues.
Okay, so next week, Saturday, I'm going to be in Kumasi for the BGM nomination. After that, the next week, I have a show in Cape Coast that I'm going to be going. So you just give me like 3 weeks off, maybe after. Or if you want us to do everything nicely, let's just wait after the VGM so we can talk, very nice, and pop some champagne whilst we're talking. It will be nice in there.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, after the VGM Shatta Wale will be on Yard Settings, one-on-one.